Hello, my name is Robert Lyon, entrepreneur, investor, podcaster, content master, business consultant, all the fun stuff. But basically what I want to do in this video is I want to help you learn how to get high-paying clients from LinkedIn, okay? And I mean, I've been doing this for a long time, and marketing is changing consistently, but this is working well for us, and this has been working for a lot of our clients. But let's just be honest, Facebook ads are getting expensive and everybody's broke, unless you know how to do the targeting, which I do know, but there's no shortage of broke people from Facebook. YouTube is still a powerhouse, but YouTube ads are not very consistent. Cold email got slapped by Google. DMing people doesn't really work any well, and all your content is probably only getting like 200 views. So what I want to teach you today is how to get high-paying clients on autopilot with LinkedIn and using a software I like to call Dripify, okay? So the software link down below here is Dripify. Please use my link, and every time you do, I'll make sure to give my dog a treat. So don't do it for me. Do it for Pepito. All right, so Dripify. Okay, so you're going to have to sign up. A couple things. You're going to need Sales Navigator, and you're going to need Dripify. The reason we need Sales Navigator is because that's how we target people, okay? Now, the cool thing about Dripify is it's very simple to set up, and you do get a free trial when you join, especially using my link. And you can target very specific people with your campaigns, right? And it basically sends out a lot of messages every day, and it's all automated. And then you can just come in here, and you can send messages back, and then basically you can have a communication. See? And then you can basically send people your links. Look at that. Who is this lady? She's a financial coach. Just like that, I booked the call. Okay, anyway, so you get a bunch of messages, and they're all going out automatically, right? And then you can come in here. You can also just reply through LinkedIn, which is totally fine, but LinkedIn is there's just so much going on. It's very busy. I kind of like being able just to log into Dripify, and then being able to talk to people, right? So let me show you how you do a campaign. Okay, let's set up a brand new campaign. I'm actually gonna pull up my sales copy real quick. All right, cool. A quick tip: if you want me to set all this up for you and write your copy, and I promise my copy is better than anybody else's copy, book a call down below and we can chat about it. I'd be happy to do it. I won't charge you too much for it. We could even maybe set something up on a commission basis. But let's lock in. Okay, so whenever we do a new campaign, right, let's go to a new campaign. First, we have to get the leads, okay? So I'm going to show you how you get leads for this. It's very simple, and it's actually really powerful. The reason this is powerful is because there's 3 different types of marketing, okay? I like teaching this. So there's net marketing, spear marketing, and then there's seed marketing. Net marketing is when you are running ads, and you're just throwing a big net out, and then you're pulling it back in, and you're kind of catching whatever you catch. Spear marketing is where you know who you want to talk to, and you're going directly towards them. Right? And then seed marketing is like content marketing, where you're making YouTube videos or you're writing SEO articles and stuff like that. So anyways, this is spear marketing. This is because we are able to go directly after the people that we really want to target. So I'm going to target doctors. Now, when I say doctors, I'm going to do a broad range of doctors because I provide financing for business owners. It could be anybody, but I like talking to doctors right now. They're good leads. Okay. I'm just going to do keywords. Doctor. Now we're going to get a whole bunch of craziness. So we got over 2 million leads. Okay, so now we got to shrink this down. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is we mostly only work with people in the U.S. So I'm going to shrink it down to United States. All right, so just U.S. Now we're down to 300K. Next, I really just want people who are active on LinkedIn. Now we're down to 11K. Following your company, viewed your profile, connections. See how you can filter all of these and you can get pretty creative. Company type. I mean, I guess the main thing I want to do now is I want to lower the company headcount because I don't really want anybody over 200,000. Like, I'm not really interested in talking to, or 200 employees because they're just so big. I'm really looking for smaller doctors that are looking for funding for my specific offer. For you, maybe you want to go after the really big CEOs of companies, right? Industry first name. Let's do profile English. Ideally not less than 1 year, right? We want people who are a little more seasoned, right? We're still at like about 5,000. I mean, that's a good list though. I think that's probably where we can start. I just want to see if there's anything else I can do. Yeah, I mean, I think this is good. Okay, so let me show you how you upload these to Dripify. This is cool. So you literally just come up here, you copy the link up here, you go back to Dripify, you go to add leads, you go right here, and you say doctors. Bada bing, bada boom. And you always want to do the max, which is 2,475 or whatever. All right, create a list. So now we've just uploaded our leads, and now we're going to create a new sequence. Okay, so whenever I do the sequence, I'll do a custom campaign. You can do some of these other ones, but I've just found it simpler to do custom campaigns and start from scratch. Okay, so now here's the magic that I love about this. Okay, so all of these are automated actions. Okay, so you can start lots of conversations with people on LinkedIn without having to post, without having to DM yourself. Obviously, once they reply back, you want to have a conversation with the person. The first thing I'll typically do is view their profile, and then I'll send an invite. Now, if they don't accept the invite, I can add another question where I'm going to send them an email. Okay, the main automations that we're going to do is going to be over here. Okay, so we send them an invite, and typically with the invite, we're going to send them this kind of cheeky little question. Hey there, first name. You don't know me just yet, but I'm hoping we can change that. I'm looking to grow my network. If you're open to that, I'd love to connect. If not, let me hear your best insult. Don't worry, I can take it. Okay, so this last line here is to be cheeky, is to be different than everybody else on LinkedIn. So you see where it says name, you click the first name, and it will auto-create their name. And you can get real creative with this where you can say, hey, first name at company, how are you doing today, right? So you can customize all this stuff, and you can make it very powerful. So I'm just going to steal this email, and this is what I'm going to send. If available, send email. Cool. And I mean, the classic subject line is quick question. That's so annoying. I have some other new ones that are even better than that, actually. Okay, and then if they don't reply to that one, then I'm going to like one of their posts, and then I'm going to send them an in-mail, and I'm actually going to do the same thing, except for I'm going to say one unread message. This is still an example, but you should spend some serious time writing your copy. Yes. Okay, so then you want to make sure you end the sequences once the sequences are done. Okay. And then let's go back to the main LinkedIn messages that we're going to send to clients. All right, so first of all, we're going to view their profile. We're going to wait a day. We're going to send an invite. Accepted. Day one, we're going to send them a message. Well, actually, why don't we like one of their posts just for fun? Then we're going to send them a message. All right, so we already did the, hey, happy to connect. Give me your best insult. Okay, now we're just going to get into the pitch fest of LinkedIn. Remember, make sure you change the first name thing. The whole idea of the sequence is, it's very simple. And again, this copy has been old, but it's tried and true. Essentially, kind of be funny with your introduction. Next, make them an offer. Next, just follow up with them. After that, instead of just making another offer, see if there's anybody in their network that might be interested in your offer, right? So it's just kind of like, hey, maybe we could partner up, or maybe you could connect me with somebody who might be interested in this. And then it's a follow-up. And then finally, it's the last one where you got to make them feel guilty. And you'd be surprised. Almost everybody replies to the last one because they're like, oh, I missed it. FOMO. I'm never going to hear from this person again. I'm sorry. I've been busy. Blah, 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 blah. But that's the order of what you want to make your campaign. And again, guys, you can write really good copy for this and get creative. I'm going to probably get creative on this afterwards, but I just want to set this up. We now have just automated this entire sequence of messages to go out to people that we specifically targeted on LinkedIn. And then the whole goal is to essentially turn these little messages into booked appointments, as you saw me kind of do in the beginning, and then turn those booked appointments into sales. Okay, cool. And then you just give your campaign a name. I'm just going to come on, doctors. No photos. If they have less than 500 contacts, I could steal their contact information and upload them into my CRM if I wanted to. I'm not going to do that in this video. There's just a lot of cool stuff that you can do. And boom, the campaign is live. All right, so then you go back to campaigns, and you can see it working right now. Okay, and then you can see your acceptance rate. Right, I got a 40% acceptance rate with consultants. Not so good with real estate brokers, real estate investors, 42%. Regular brokers, only 11%. So you'll see how your campaign will work better with certain niches, right? And then You really just want to keep working on the copy, keep working on it until it's really converting really well and you're getting a lot of high quality leads. Now, the caveat with compared to like Facebook ads or something is there is a limit on how many messages you can send inside of Dripify. Let's see if I can do more. I mean, honestly, I'll just probably blow this thing up. Why not? But essentially, you want to warm up your accounts too. If you don't have a LinkedIn account, I highly recommend you do some posting and kind of warm the account up. Don't just all of a sudden start spamming it out. But look, so now I've maxed out the amount of messages I can send. And the maximum amounts of emails is 75, messages 150. So if you really want to scale, right, first you max it out, but you'll be freaking busy. Like as you can see, I've got constant messages coming in just with your one account. But then if you want to scale, what you do is you add members to your team. So you'll have multiple LinkedIn accounts all doing the same thing. So the process is obviously set up your Dripify account using my link. Write the good copy, right? Write some really good, when I say copy, write whatever you're going to be messaging people on LinkedIn. Figure out who you're going to target. Get good at testing multiple things. Once you have the messages going out, you want to tweak the copy and make it better and better and better, right? And book some of your first appointments. And then as soon as you close the deal and you start to really figure out how this is really profitable, then you crank up the volume of your account, right? You keep tweaking the copy, always trying to make it better. And then you can basically add multiple LinkedIn accounts to start to scale even more, right? And that is how you can get high paying clients with LinkedIn for very, very cheap. This is very powerful. I hope you like this. Down below, I'll have a link. If you want me to set this up for you, I can do that. I'm not going to do it for free, but we'll definitely can talk and I can write all the copy and get this thing rolling for your business. And I'd be happy to help. All right. Talk to you soon.